Smash Ultimate is often a game determined by frames, and that's certainly true in interactions where one player hits another's shield. In this video, we'll be taking a look at out of shield options and shield pressure. When your opponent hits your shield, they will often leave themselves open to be punished. It's very important to know what your out of shield options are and when to use them so that you can take advantage of these opportunities. Let's discuss everything you can do while you're shielding, and let's set aside rolling and spot dodging for the moment. What we really want to focus on are the options that can damage your opponent. There are only a certain few attacks that you can perform directly out of your shield without going through the 11 frame drop shield animation. You can shield grab by pressing the Z button or the A button, you can up smash, up B, and you can also jump, which allows you to perform aerials. There are a few things to keep in mind when choosing which one of these options you want to use. First is how fast the move becomes active. We've linked a handy spreadsheet in the description that shows you every character's 3 fastest out of shield options and how fast their grab is. There are a handful of characters with up Bs that are active on frame 3, and these are the fastest out of shield options in the game, while Ridley's frame 11 Nair is his fastest option, which makes him the slowest out of shield character in the game. The fastest move, however, might not always be your best option. Take for example Rob, whose fastest out of shield option is forward air at 9 frames. This move, however, only hits in front of Rob. Up smash is active on frame 10 and it hits on both sides of Rob. Fair won't hit an opponent who is pressuring the back of your shield, but up smash might. Another thing to consider here is that the up smash has much higher knockback than fair, and so if the opponent is at a high percent, it might be more beneficial to forego the extra frame in order to land a KO move. Shield grabbing was universally nerfed in Smash Ultimate. There are 4 frames of shield stun applied when shield grabbing as opposed to jumping or attacking out of shield. No character's grab is their fastest out of shield option, it doesn't cover behind you, and in general ultimate grabs have very small ranges. So why would you want to shield grab at all? Well, if your character is a great throw combo or a KO confirmed from a grab, it might be worth it to go for the grab as long as your opponent does a laggy move that's right in front of your shield. There are a few things players will do to avoid being hit by an out of shield option. First, let's discuss frame advantage. You'll often hear this talked about in terms of a move being plus or minus on shield. For example, Joker's back air is -5 on shield. This number is calculated by taking the amount of shield stun a move deals and subtracting its frames of end lag. Shield stun is the amount of time a character cannot act after their shield is hit, and this varies from attack to attack. In this example, Joker's back air locks the opponent in shield stun for 4 frames and it has 9 frames of ending lag, hence -5. UltimateFrameData.com is a great resource to find all sorts of information about Smash Ultimate characters, including frame advantage on shield. Aside from a few niche cases, you'll find that every move in the game is actually negative on shield, so you should never hit an opponent's shield, right? Well, remember that if Joker is back airing someone, whether or not the shielding character can punish the lag depends on how fast their out of shield options are. Since Mario has a frame 3 up B out of shield, when Joker's back air hits the shield, he'll go through 4 frames of shield stun, and then by frame 7, his up B hitbox will be active. That's 2 frames before Joker will be able to do anything on frame 9. But Peach's fastest out of shield option is her up B, which is active on frame 7. This means that after Joker hits Peach's shield with a back air, he has 2 frames in which he can act before he potentially gets hit. This gives him enough time to avoid the out of shield option, though none of his attacks are fast enough to actually hit Peach for attempting the up B. There are some move combinations that would completely stuff out this option from Peach. Zero Suit Samus's Nair is -2 on shield and her jab is active on frame 1, meaning that if Peach is going to attack out of shield at all, the Zero Suit Samus jab will hit first. Now there are intricacies to this in terms of how an attack is spaced both vertically and horizontally. When we talk about a move's frame advantage on shield, specifically with aerials, the calculation assumes that the character lands the frame after they hit the opponent's shield. If Joker does that back air and lands 3 frames after hitting Peach's shield, that means we need to add those frames to the landing lag of the move, making it -8. Peach would now be able to up B before Joker is out of lag. Frame advantage with aerials is maximized by aiming to hit them as low on shield as possible. The trade-off here is that the attacking character will have to hang in the air a little bit before their hitbox is active, so rather than a shielding player waiting until their shield gets hit, they can attack beforehand. Spacing your shield pressure horizontally is also important to consider. Even in that scenario where Joker is too early on his aerial to have frame advantage against Peach, he can fade his back air away in order to move out of range of the up B. In general, fading away from an opponent and hitting at the edge of a move's range is safer, and this way you can bait out of shield options then go back in and punish. If your opponent is pressuring your shield safely, you'll likely be punished for using an aggressive out of shield option like an attack or a grab. Rolling, spot dodging, or continuing to shield can get you out of this trouble. As always, there are layers of counterplay here. An empty jump into a grab can punish players who tend to shield when their opponents jump. Preemptive attacks can stuff out an empty jump. Opponents with a habit of rolling can be followed and punished, and spot dodges can be waited out. The important thing here is to know what you can do and what your opponent has at their disposal. Treat Mr. Game & Watch and his 3-frame up B differently than you would treat Captain Falcon and his 10-frame Nair, and commit to heart what your character's best out of shield and shield pressure options are. Thanks for watching. For more videos on how to improve at Smash Bros. Ultimate and Splatoon, make sure to subscribe to Bravous Esports on YouTube. Also, check out Bravous.com to learn more about our youth esports programming.